Hello everyone, teacher here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna finally have some positive after 2 days of not being so positive and actually light at the end of the tunnel. So if you're ready, let's take a closer look. So we're gonna start off here in the raids because this is what it's all about, even though I said I didn't want to make any raid videos. Well, apparently working 12 hours and including 4 hours of drive and basically for nothing means that there isn't that much freedom and mental capacity for doing other really deep dive stuff. But I'm gonna focus on something very, very positive on a personal note, and that is mithril currency. Finally, it's here. In chapter 3, I got my score increase, and I want to show you how I actually got it. So we're gonna jump down here and surprise, surprise, Haradrim to the rescue after a little bit disappointing chapter 2, where I couldn't replicate my score. They stepped up in chapter 3, and along with a few other things, Road to Rivendell getting their first 900k in chapter 3, Haradrim is what pushed me over the line. So let's take a look here. And this was my second attempt actually, so really good RNG for me today. And they are all running basically Last Stand and Bloodlust, except Wubete, who's running Shield Wall, and Last Stand, and then Tebeb, who is running Lembas Bloodlust. So the ideal thing for me is the fact that you get. Um, Honestly, this doesn't really matter for me. Maybe if I placed Wubete down here, it could have been even better. But the ideal point is Bekalu first, and then Robel and someone else. So the marked goes on to her because of the swipe. We get some Banes out here. So he actually resisted, that means he does more damage. Then we go like this. I want to get the Skull Crusher down so he doesn't really do a lot to me. Because his swipe is what hurts me. So let's get the marked over, and we're just... This heal is gonna be even better in the future because it's gonna be more. That's gonna be on Saturday, so a lot of damage right there. And here we go. So, resisting the drummer. There we go. We get this. Then let's go and get the healer out because the healer is really, really annoying. So here I'm contemplating, should I taunt or shouldn't I? And what I'm looking at is the turn meter. So I decide to taunt because I'm not sure Robel could survive. So here we go. For a short time there, I was contemplating using the special one, but if the marked, because there was only one capture stack, if it went away from Wubete, so there were capture stacks on 3 members, that would leave it to RNG and a high chance of them going for Bekalu. Like, usually I think CG has commented that they normally target the one with the highest stacks, and I think that seems to make a lot of sense. It's a little bit RNG, but more than not, they go for the one with the highest stacks. So here we go. Sadly, that happened right there. So we get some regens. Here we go. And we're gonna swap right back. And I actually wanted to get the bleed away, so that was pretty good. Then let's go over here. Sadly, there's 2 healers right now. So, but already I have so much turn meter or score from my turns because of the actual setup. So, Last Stand procced, and then here we go. Let's get some stuff down here. Sadly, that happened right there. And then let's get some stuff down here. Not yeah, I want to go over there just because that is the lowest one. There we go. Let's get some haste. Here wouldn't have mattered, so I just did that one just for the fun of it, honestly. I honestly should have used the taunt there because it would have cleansed a stack, so my bad. Now that we're actually looking at it, I got a little bit of a boo-boo there. Maybe that could have increased my score, you never know. So, and here we go, last stand trigger. So that was really, really good because oh, oh, come on, I don't do it. Okay, so twice in a row, I actually mess up here. I could have cleansed some Banes. Big mistake by me. Um, I am leaving him alive, and that was a big mistake. I should have done that. I should have gotten the kill for the turn meter. I actually forgot there was shadows here. I will be honest, really tired, so that was really, really sad. But overall, it's a lesson to be learned, so that's something I will definitely remember. So here it's going okay. Yeah, there we go. We had last stand proc. Sadly, that was the way it procced. I did get a kill. And honestly, what you're gonna see now is basically sometimes here you can get the block due to the Haradrim leadership from Tibet. But yeah, I do get my turn. And here we go. 1.166, so that is a pretty good increase, and that is basically what catapulted me the last part because it gave me a 1.50 hundred 150,000. I don't know, I was over in the points, but 150,000 score increase, and my road to Rivendell jumped up by around 70k, and my Rohan was down a little bit, but only like 40, and then my Gondor team scored also like 70k less. So overall, I just got there, and that means again mithril raid currency. So I reached one of my goals for Q1. My goal was that I actually get some mithril raid currency in Chapter 3, so that has been achieved in the first 2 weeks of Q1. Pretty good. Now if I'm gonna keep this really short because I normally don't do as short videos as I would plan to. So the next part we're gonna be focusing on is actually building Bumper and then having that team with probably Eomer attempting difficulty 4. I need him to at least, whoops, sorry for blowing in the mic. I need to have his passive up, and then I'm not sure which one here, if I have to go with haste and disrupted, that could be nice, or if I want to go with the slow. I'll probably talk with Swag about that because he is the dwarf expert in the game, I feel. So yeah, that is basically where I'm going from here on out, and tomorrow it's a difficulty 4 attempt with Rivendell in the Balrog. I'm hoping I can increase my score there, and then getting my 6 Gandalf shards. He is almost halfway to 6 stars, so that should be pretty interesting. And on that note, I'll leave it on that, and looking forward to see you in future videos, and drop a comment down below. Have a good one.